happy to have had that opportunity to play the role, to establish it, and then we'll see what Kevin Feige and the powers that be will do from here.
And so, Carlos, I gotta ask. Everyone's been talking about some of the Defenders. There's talks of them being in Marvel movies. Would you be willing to take up Luke Cage again if somebody came asking once the 2 years has expired or whatever that rule is?
Oh, conversation is always something I'm willing to have. I'm glad I'm not sitting around doing nothing, waiting on
Yeah.
them to call that way. But yeah, it's something that's I read things that always, I don't know, pops up on my feed or something like that, and like I said, it's something that I'm always willing to explore. I don't think about it on a regular basis, and I really don't have any answers for people who ask me the question, "Are you coming back?" or would they? But I would listen to them. But again, if the phone never rings for that, I'll be fine too. Just sort of happy to have had that opportunity to play the role, to establish it, and then we'll see what Kevin Feige and the powers that be will do from here.
Yeah, well, the fans are clamoring, and I mean, I was a really big fan of the show of Luke Cage and the Defenders, so I'm keeping my
Yeah.
fingers crossed. And of course, I got to ask about Evil, another great show. I mean, that's an amazing show. It's especially another subject matter that people love:
Yeah.
supernatural, the evil. So,
Yeah.
are you guys shooting right now, or what's going on right now with because of the pandemic? How are you guys going to give us another season?
We are filming. We're starting our fourth episode soon. We started a bit late because of the pandemic. We should have been wrapping our season right about now. So we're just happy to be back. Great scripts to work on, great storylines. The second season is just as probably captivating as the first, and I think people who like the storylines and like our characters and what we do within storyline as far as exploring religion and exploring the supernatural, exploring science. I think it just feels like something that people don't know what to expect and don't know how to describe it to them. But when they watch it, if they get to the first 3-4 episodes, they usually stay for more. Because by the fourth episode, I feel like we are the show that we are meant to be, and we have sort of gotten locked in. And as an actor, really love my character, and I love what I get a chance to do, and I love the opportunity that I get to work with some other great actors on the show, and Katya Herbers and then Asif Madvi we just have a great time. We have a long list of people: Christine Lottie and Kurt Fuller, just wonderful cast. So I'm happy to be on the show, and I'm hoping that people will continue to watch and catch hold from Netflix and just build an audience, basically. Just keep building.
Yeah, it seems like it's been around more than 2 seasons because people have been talking about it for so long.
It's good. We got a second kick, from my people at Netflix. Netflix is a great place. I was happy to work with them and having them pick the show up for a season to give it new life to a different demographic and a different audience has benefited the show Evil. I think it's benefiting Netflix as well. And so we're happy to see where it takes us.
And how's it going during the pandemic? Everything okay? How you working out?
Fingers crossed. So far, we haven't had any stops, and it's something that I don't think about it consciously every day, but I check my emails and I look at my phone, and you never know when we're going to have to stop. Something happens where we can't go on and we have to take a break, so it's very possible. And so we remind each other every day. We have a safety meeting. We do the testing 3 times a week. We try to keep the social distance. We try to keep the spacing on the stage. We keep the ventilation. We do all the wipe downs, the cleaning every day, the dressing rooms. We try to modify where we film, how much time we spend there. And so far, so good. CBS has been very, very strict about what they want from us. And we just try to adhere to the rules. And honestly, knock on wood, I'm not bragging, because when I look at the chart, the things that happen and why the virus has spread so much is because people are tired, they're fatigued, and they go to gatherings and they just don't care anymore. They're not wearing face shields and they're just out in places they shouldn't be. That's the first and foremost primary reason we have this situation. But we are not the normal people. We're definitely trying harder than most, and so we're on the low end of the spectrum. We're probably one of the last places one gets infected. There are other places that get infected on a sound stage, on a set with actors who are wearing their masks and crew that are wearing their masks and doing the right thing, taking the testing seriously and not coming to work when they have symptoms. It's really helping. So we're in a bubble of sorts, and we're lucky to have this opportunity to still work. So I'm happy, and we keep hoping that we can just keep continuing to film and we can actually get through the season.
Yeah, a lot of responsibility on everybody, every single person on that set. It's really amazing that people, that people do it because of the love of the work.
And yeah, and keeping people employed. I mean, let's be honest. And
Yeah.
right now, people have been out of work for a long time, and we want to make sure that we're not the reason people can't go to work.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. All right. Thank you very much. Such a joy to talk to you, and good luck with everything.
Thank you, Lupe.
All right. Bye bye.